Hey guys, what's up? Just doing a quick vid on the 5-gallon dirted planted tank. Figured I'd show you guys how everything's looking as far as the moss and whatnot. It's starting to grow out. It's eventually going to have to get a haircut. It's getting pretty crazy in there. I gotta change this bulb. I haven't done this bulb yet. It's not a grow bulb. So this was kind of just like a messing around type of thing here. The Kabamba, as you can see, is doing really well. One already hit the top. The other one's going right up behind it. And this sword right here is taking off. It's going pretty crazy. I noticed the little pennywort is still pretty small. Where is it? Right here. I mean, it's done a little better. So it's not too bad anyway. And then my two little Java ferns. Got the one here. It's picking up a little bit. I don't have that one really down inside the gravel because it's just such a small little plant. Maybe not even a ½ inch tall, I guess. And then also this guy over here. Where is he? Right there, same thing. So they're kind of depending on XL at the moment. This Java needs to be trimmed down. It's getting a little hairy. Yeah, it's looking alright. Not too shabby anyway. But anyways, that's the 20-gallon. How it's looking. There's no aquatic life in this thing whatsoever. It's just all dirt, sand, and rock. And then of course these rocks. And then whatever them little tiny worms are. I also noticed there's a couple of snails that actually formed in here, which is kind of ironic, but what are you gonna do? I can always squish them, so no big deal. So I think that might have came actually from the cycle that I used to originally get the cycle going, but I never added fish to it anyway, so I didn't really even need to use cycle. Alright, let's go down and take a look at the 75. I just want to show you guys what the Blackbeard is doing now. See if you can see it. It's just barely even visible on there now. It's turning into just a real fine mesh of nothing really, to the point that it's just deteriorating and getting ready to fall off, almost like a dust. So here's a good shot of how it looks. If you look at regular Blackbeard, it's not going to look like that. It's going to definitely, I don't know if I can zoom in on it or not. It wants to pick up the fish. I'm going to go back up a little bit. But the, I mean, that's from when I did the actual bleaching of it. So I just wanted to show you what it's actually doing right there. You can see it's turning like a whitish gray and pretty much just dissipating everywhere. Yeah, it's hard. It doesn't really want to get into a good zoom on the hairs themselves. But, oh yeah, and for you guys that were asking about the RODI, hold on a second, let me turn the light on and I'll show you real quick. Yeah, so here's the RODI system, which is very simplistic. You guys are saying you're scared over here on the fired up fish tanks. Let me show you how fast this thing is as far as hooking it up. All you're doing is tapping into your water line. Very simple. It comes with its own T right there. You just connect it right into your regular water line, cold side, and you run your tube going to your RO tank, which goes through the wall. Alright. And then from there, it runs out and up into your filter. It's just that simple to hook a RO system up. That T right there, all that's doing is it's going to your TDS meter, which is right here. Your TDS meter is what shows you what your water is going in and going out. So I don't know if it's going to read anything at the moment. It might. Let's show you. Yeah, see, if you look, it says 35. That's the water content going in as far as contaminant. Here's the water coming out. See, that's the water coming out. It's 0 all the way across. So that's why ROD water, DI water is good. But it's a 6-stage unit. You've got your 3 canisters down below. You've got your sediment. You got your 2 carbons. Up here is your RO unit, which is the center one right there, and then the 2 top ones are DI. Alright, so that's what makes it a 6-stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have auto shutoffs. I can't really get down in there to show you it, but there's an auto shutoff. Actually, it's right there. That shuts the actual water down. That fin looking thing. And then over here it just tells you that what your pressure is as far as water goes. I'm running oops, there's some fish food. It's around 60 something at the moment as it's actually running. But they say you have to get it up to around 80. I have to readjust the thing, I guess. I didn't even look at that. It's probably because the water is cold, who knows. Oh, actually, it just went back up. It must have been running. Yeah, right. But anyways, that's the RODI. Okay. And mine does drain down into the actual drain. But like I said, I don't use this thing 24/7 as far as RODI. Sure, the saltwater tank uses some for the actual top off, which is down in here. But I mean, it only runs when the water evaporates enough to bother even turning on. Here's a quick view of all my crazy plants. Yeah, my monsters are still in there with my Jugunda snails. But yeah, see, look at these ferns and whatnot. I'm not using any fertilizer or nothing in this tank. Only thing it's in this tank that I'm using is the Seachem XL, which is the liquid carbon. That's it. So you can see, man, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this as far as being just a dirty tank. Everything is looking beautiful in this tank. So, and the Blackbeard is just about gone on that piece of wood. I didn't actually do a bleach thing on it. But you can see it's actually, some of it's actually turning green now. So the green algae is actually taking over, which is what you want. So it's pretty much gone. But yeah. But those are the 3 plants that I had moved. I had bleached them. And as you can see how much the leaves have already cleared up. This used to be all black. All these leaves. See, now there's like very little black on these leaves. So it's getting there. There's some more of the Blackbeard. See how dead it is? Oops, let me back up. See, it's just like dust at the moment now. It's such a... It's going to just fall off of there, basically. That or the fish are just going to eat it off either way. But it's no longer attached because it wants to be attached, basically. It can't fight to be attached. It's dead. So that's what it is. Alright guys, I'm sure this video is already long as it is. I love my monsters. I think they're awesome. I'm going to take them out of there. This was for Nick's contest that I had used them. I don't know how many people saw it, but I had fun. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. That's my BBA update, and then just another quick view as far as what's going on with these plants and whatnot and how well they're doing. They're looking awesome, and for no fertilizer, they're looking really awesome. Alright guys, with that, have a good evening. And as far as fired up fish tanks, it's fired up Friday, so I'm fired up, and I hope everybody else is fired up. I'm going to do a shout out video probably a little bit later for some new subs that I have. I don't have the list with me, so I'll be doing that in a little bit, and then I got to get to bed. I got to go hunting tomorrow. Alright guys, later.